Hey guys, today is March the 15th of 2023 and the market just opened. I just heard the bell. Maybe you picked that up also. I want to go over the metals and energy and the US dollar. So without any further delay, let's get into it. Typically this would be my US pre-market, but I had a couple of things I had to do this morning. So this would be a late video, but I figured I'd just put it out. I figured I'd put something out at least for Wednesday and then continue doing what I normally do. As you can see, crude oil has been finally broke this level, man. This was just been ranging, and finally 72 was taken out with some thick candle here. You can see that we were in a squeeze play, and now you got the squeeze trigger to go short. You can see in the 4 hour, it's selling. It's already at 68. So the pressure's to the downside. So finally, we're getting some movement here instead of just going, back and forth on the daily. Our Bob, nice little false breakout here. Caught some bulls, pushed it in, kind of went sideways, and now is pushing lower. So, if it's going to push lower, 227 will be a target. You can see the 4 hour, lower highs and lower lows. Although this one didn't have a squeeze play compared to the crude oil. It was very, stagnant, just going back and forth. Natural gas. If you've been watching my video that I posted Saturday, I said that today was going to be a down day for natural gas, and so far that's playing out. How low it's going to go, I don't know. You'll look at the key levels I have on those and the chart I put in my video. But as of right now, looking at the 4 hour, there's a 239 that it should hold if it gets down there. And heating oil looks like it's having a breakout to the downside. You can see this one's in a squeeze play, and it looks like it wants to trigger now to the downside, even though the momentum was like going up and it was just kind of going sideways here. But now, looking at the price action, looks like it wants to push lower. You can see the 4 hour, which you just took out the 262. But it could pierce it. It all depends how we close. It might come back and retest this level. But if it fails there, and pushes lower, then the momentum could continue to the downside. Let's look at gold. As you can see, gold got a nice pop. Came up, came down, broke out. May want to test 1975. It all depends on the dollar. But the 4 hour is looking good. Pushing nice strong volume. I mean, big candles. I don't know about volume, but big candles. Price action. And silver, is following gold, but is not as strong, but it's, at least is in the right direction, following the metals. So that's looking good. And copper, man, copper is just, I told you, 407, 408 is the line in the sand. And we've been oscillating back and forth. And now there's a little pressure to the downside, but it shouldn't surprise us because, the squeeze play chart was telling us, looks like it wanted to go up. But then, it's still in that squeeze play, but then you see the histogram now pushing lower, indicating that maybe now the pressure is maybe to the downside on the daily. And you can see in the 4 hour, there was a squeeze play since, what day is that? March the 10th. And now you got the green light to go short there. So it's a trigger to the downside. And once this turns green, it's like a domino effect. It just starts, piling up. Palladium got a little pop here. I don't know if it's following the metals, gold or whatever, but got a nice little pop. Not as strong as gold, but got a little pop. I don't know what to say about it. I just gotta look at cycles and look at all these other stuff, but so far has a pop, but then it pulled back in the 4 hours. So let's see how that plays out. Let's look at platinum. PL. And the same thing here. It was like a breakout, then it pulled back in. And you see this one had a little squeeze play right here. It had 3 bars, and then it gave you the green light. But now there's some weakness coming in. You can see the 4 hour pulled back in. So it's just kind of false breakout, and then just kind of now back in the range right here. Kind of just chopping around. Lastly, I don't want to make this video too long. This is just kind of like a quick little update of what I'm noticing. the dollar, there's a lot of things here. I need to, do some analysis on the dollar. But so far, you got this swing pivot low right here of February the 2nd, and looks like it had a breakout, and then it had a false breakout to the bottom, and now it's going up. So now it's kind of like chopping around, like with a lot of volatility. It's still in the mobile band, so it's kind of noisy. There's like a lot of chop noise here. Once it breaks out above 105.24, then we're talking. Maybe has potential to test that high, which is a 105.90. And if it closes at least above that, the potential to test this trend line that I have way back, 109, is even greater. So this could be 3, and if it goes higher, could be a potential 4. Right now, this is a 4. But we're going to see if it retests that, and then it fails and pushes lower, then that 4 still remains. But if it continues going higher, it may be a higher 4 up there. And, it could be an ABC playing, ABC going down, or this is wave 4, and the dollar is going to go even higher to do a wave 5. So those are a couple of, scenarios in regards to Elliott wave. The most important thing is that, this is the high, if it's going to retest that high, it's going to have to go through a lot of resistance, and all the stuff going on in the world and the financial markets. So as of right now, people are trying to pile into gold as a safe haven. I don't know if they're going to be, trusting the dollar, but who knows? You never know what could play out. But those are my thoughts. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the dollar, energy, and the metal sector.